Doing good, man. I don't know if you guys could tell by my face or vibe, but random dudes like to come up and talk at me about Bitcoin. Like I was walking down the street the other day, this guy stops me, he's like, hey man, do you think that crypto is the future of currency? Which is what his mouth said, but what his eyes said was like, hey Jew, where'd you hide the internet gold? I am Jewish. I know, I'm not happy about it either. People have been saying that Jews control the media, which is not true. Camera 2, can you just zoom in a little bit? No, we don't control the media, we're just better at it than you. Like, think about it. What would you do without Jewish TV writers? TV without Jewish writers would just be the Hallmark Channel. The Hallmark Channel and House Hunters. You can't even do a Jewish House Hunters, it'd be over too fast. Based on your budget, try renting, end of episode. That's the whole thing. I don't know. I'm from LA. Any natives make some noise? Fucking, yes, my 3 homies here. Of course, all you fucking transplants. You're like, hey, let me move to Los Angeles and get a hat. That's a personality, right? The same fucking trucker hat that all you motherfuckers have, in spite of being an actual human being. No, you guys are all right. I love LA. I love this city. I've had so many fun jobs here. Like one of my favorite jobs I had here is I used to bartend at this like 5-star, 5-diamond hotel in the heart of Beverly Hills, which is a great job if you love watching rich people have affairs. Which is honestly great for me, because I don't know if you know this, but like nobody tips better than a white man with a guilty conscience. Like, I once got, and this is true, a $100 tip from a guy who was just having drinks with his best friend's wife. Yeah, because in his words, I make the best gin and tonic. Which is true, I do make the best gin and tonic. If you want to know the secret, it's 2 parts gin, 2 parts tonic, and 2 parts shut your fucking mouth and stir. That's... No, it was fun. I always have fun in this city. I'm a big fan of house parties. I think LA has the best house parties. Make some noise for house parties. Yeah. I did run into recently, I was at a house party, I ran into my house party arch nemesis. My house party arch nemesis is the dude with the acoustic guitar. Fuck that guy, okay? Besides Jimmy. Fuck that guy. That guy is getting laid doing other people's material, all right? As a comedian, I write my own jokes. But this guy can look up the 4 chords of Blackbird and get pussy like he was on this Ed Sullivan show. I think that the Beatles should get like a royalty payment every time a dude with a guitar gets laid playing one of their songs. Right? Like the guy and the girl are hooking up and she's like, oh my God, I loved your rendition of Hey Jude, so soulful. And then like the ghost of John Lennon appears and is like, hey, I get to stick a finger in there too. And then the guy's like, wait a second. Wasn't Hey Jude written by Paul McCartney? And then you hear from like, I don't know, behind a curtain or something. Don't mind me, I just like to watch. No. I won't do the whole thing, but if you've watched the Beatles documentary when he goes, choo, 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 that's when he comes. That's a stupid joke. I'm in therapy. Make some noise if you're in therapy here. Hell yeah. This side, you need to work on yourself. I'm in therapy. I like therapy, but I feel like in LA, everybody does therapy incorrectly. Like therapy is supposed to be about like learning patterns, knowing yourself, and becoming a better person. In LA, therapy is just like learning new words to justify your own shitty behavior. Like I was talking to one of my friends recently, and she's like been trying to lose weight, and she was like, Max, I ate a piece of bread the other day, and I felt so shitty that I slept with my boyfriend's best friend. But as my therapist says, if it's gonna be a cheat day, make it a cheat day. And I'm like, Sam, I think he's talking about carbs, not cock. There's a fucking difference. I'm single. Any single people in the audience, or are you all couples? All right, I don't want to fuck you. Maybe you. We'll see. That was just like a roll call, if anything. No, I am single. I'm trying, man. I'm on the Bumble. Do you guys know there's like 2 other versions of Bumble? Yeah, there's like a Bumble Biz for finding buzzy business partners, and like a Bumble BFF for finding your best friend forever on Bumble. What asshole at Bumble headquarters was like, hey, you know what our fucking app needs? The friend zone. No, but I went on Bumble BFF. I wanted to see who's on there. You know who's on Bumble BFF? Sexually confused straight men and very handsome gay men who know exactly what they're doing. It's just undercover grinder. That's it. No, but I went on Bumble Biz. I was like, who the fuck is on Bumble Biz? You know who's on Bumble Biz? Turns out it's the future CEOs and entrepreneurs of America. And very handsome gay men who know exactly what they're doing. It's just it's the same thing. So now, I don't know. Now I have a date with this guy named Craig next Tuesday. He makes me feel pretty, you know. It's fine. It's fine being single sometimes. Like I was hanging out with like a buddy of mine and his girlfriend, and we were talking to some people, and they're like, "Oh, Max, what are you, the third wheel?" And I was like, "Yeah, I am the third wheel. What's wrong with that? I'm a delight, and most couples are dead inside." I mean, what's wrong with being a third wheel? Think about it. 3 wheels, that's sturdy, like a tricycle. Or you guys know one of those like 3-wheeled motorcycles black guys get in their 40s? It's very specific. Anyway, I don't mind being with one couple. The only time I ever feel alone around couples is when it's like me and 2 other couples. Because then what am I, just the spare tire? Just completely useless under the trunk? Unless, I don't know, one of the other tires stops working, I can come in and like fuck the other tire. I recently went back to a girl's place. We were having a good time. But yeah, it's fantastic. But one thing I noticed is she opened her nightstand to get a condom, and I noticed her nightstand she had, I don't want to call them dildos. They were more like industrial strength lightsabers. She had the whole like Jedi Council too. Like there was one in like Luke Skywalker blue, like a little one in Yoda green, and then like the biggest one was in Darth Vader black. And like I'm not judging her for having toys. I don't really care. But all I could think is like, what if it was reversed? Like what if she came back to my place, opened up a drawer in my nightstand, and saw in there that I had a pocket pussy. And then next to that was a second bigger pocket pussy. And then next to that was a third black pocket pussy. She would call the police! Like, why is it when a girl has like an entire, I don't know, Crayola box of colorful cocks? A prismatic spectrum of plentiful peni, if you will. I've got one more. A Dark Side of the Moon cover art of different colored ding-dongs in her dresser drawer. She feels empowered. But if a guy admits to using anything other than like, I don't know, lotion and some elbow grease, he ends up on an FBI suspected school shooter list. I don't know. I think, I could be wrong, ladies, you can tell me if I'm wrong. I think a girl would rather find a dildo in a guy's drawer than a pocket pussy. Right? Right? Because at least that's something you could do together. I don't know. I told that joke once and somebody from the audience shouted, "What about anal beads?" I was like, yeah, I guess what about anal beads? I guess that is something you could do together. You know, sort of like a Lady in the Tramp spaghetti situation. Just like a ta 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 ta, that's amore. There it is. Please cut the second part, because that's the better part. All right, my name is Max. You guys have been a great audience.